Hello, I am back again. Here we are covering the same page. I have come across a bit of an epiphany when I was messing with this. Instead of trying to select the lines to do the color holds, you could just select your flats, switch to the background, which you should have duplicated. I didn't, but it's better to. And then just go over with your lighter color. Opacity is too low here. And it will go over your line. You could double it up with the flats too. Oh, now it's too high. 30, 40, that's kind of where we want it. Shrink this down. It's not as much yellow as I'd like on this guy's face. So we'll quickly rectify that. Okay, right here I selected the red guy, but it decided it wanted to select the quintesson too. And there's a solution for this when I finish selecting everything, and I'll show you what you do when this happens. No, I only want, which I'll show you in a minute. Now let me just select the reds. I'm doing that wrong. This is the area that sees the most light, so this is where the most yellow should be. The fun thing about dealing with opacity, I missed this spot, is once you pick up your finger and you work on it again, it's going to get a slightly lighter color. And lighter still. You can play with this to make the center point seem like it's got the brightest color, which it should. Missed his helmet, but I've got it. Now we deal with the gray part. Highlight. And over here, it's selecting the quintesson's body. I don't want to deal with the quintesson's body right now. So you either pick the polygonal lasso tool or the regular, which is the regular. The difference is if I want to unselect this with the regular, you hold Alt, draw a spot around it, and it's going to unselect. But seeing as how I've got a spot over there, I'm going to make sure that's selected. And I'll actually fix that right now. There's a piece of red. Opacity is too low. Bam. Yeah. But for inorganic or rugged shaped items like transformers, you'd want to use the polygonal for things like this. Organic's good when you're dealing with shapes that have loops and no straight edges. But again, you can use whichever one you want for whichever method. This is just the way I rationalize it. And now I've only got the area I want selected. So I get this yellow again, turn the opacity down, like 40. I think 40 is a good one. It's not going to be where it takes over the page, but you can tell something's going on. I'll pick up my pen, click again to get that stronger look, because this is really close to where the source is. Now I increased the size of the brush and I'm going over the areas that are a little further, but I'm only going to go over them once. Maybe twice if I missed a spot, but you don't want to go over them too much. You lose the brightness effect from being close. Now I'm going to go to the background, which again, it's better at this point to have had it duplicated, and I'm going to have the lines a little brightened. Since I've already gone over that, I'm going to brighten this color so it doesn't clash quite as badly. Same down here. I guess in theory, if you absolutely know that you're working on a piece that's going to be colored by a colorist that you know knows how to deal with things, you wouldn't do lines like I did here, or maybe like on his body, because you know that the colorist would take care of that. But again, if you can handle it, go back to the flats. Now I've got it selected, go back to the background. Do I really want to color hold these lines? Let me see what it looks like. I think I can dig it. This right here. Control H. It's still selected. I just want to see what it looks like with all those dotted lines. Okay. I'm not calling it done. I'm gonna come back to. Oh, while I was letting the other video upload, I worked on this Quintesson in the background, and he's got a bright light in front of him as well. I'm not calling it done. I'm gonna come back to it. Gonna clean off the edges, see what I could do to make it better. In the meantime, I'm gonna start on panel 3. But we're about out of time, so I'm gonna do that in the next video. Thank you for watching.